Abigail Allard wears many hats in her career and within the Berkshire County community, which gained her the recognition of our January Community Hero of the Month. Allard is the Development and Communications Manager at the Gladys Allen Brigham Community Center, which is the home of Girls Inc. of the Berkshires. Her main role is to bring in funding to help support the organization's programming, staff, new equipment, and upgrades to its facilities. She also manages the organization's communication outlets, instructs the Tech Goes Home program, teaches the Girls Inc. Win It social program, and more.
She's going above and beyond for the community, for the center. She's involved in so many things. Sometimes I even think it's impossible how many things she's involved in, but she always manages to make it work.
Outside the center and Girls Inc., she volunteers for Southpaws Boxing Academy as a bronze-level USA Olympic boxing coach. The academy trains adults, youth, and children with special needs. Additionally, she is the Berkshire Leadership Program's Steering Committee Chair for One Berkshire and the Pittsfield Cultural Council Clerk. Allard is surrounded by a lot of educational influence, with many of her family members being teachers. She found herself working in the nonprofit sector, including the Mount and the National Football League.
I had always been geared towards nonprofits because of my history and poli-sci background that the first full-time job I had was at the Mount. I worked there for 4 years. It influenced me a lot in sticking with nonprofits that, I really like doing something where I feel like I'm affecting other people.
In this sector, she has found ties to that educational foundation she has been surrounded by. For example, Allard was the assistant education coordinator for the Patriots.
Watching the faces of 9, 10-year-old kids when they get to walk through the tunnel. I've got to meet Tom Brady twice. But they walk through the tunnel and you bring them up and they see the field from the way that the media sees it, and you watch them light up, and then you're like, okay, we're going to do a project where you're going to see how helmets work. So they build their own helmet with things you can find around the house, and then they test it and they're like, wow, helmets are really important. We're like, yes. And so that really, I was like, man, I love working with kids. This is great. I knew I was never going to be a classroom teacher, but I loved seeing how much it influenced the kids and how great their day was. And being a part of that felt so special.
Allard is able to continue influencing kids with her work at the Gladys Allen Brigham Community Center. The center's CEO, Kelly Marion, said they fell in love with Allard during her interview.
She belongs here. And the more we talked about girls and our mission and the camp and just the work we do to make a difference, not that she didn't like where she worked before or in the places she worked before, but this just felt like the best fit and the right fit. And I think having been here for 6 years really shows how much she's committed to the organization and the work that we do. So we clearly made the right choice.
Allard has personally felt the center's impact and highlighted how she has seen her daughter grow over the years because of it. Her daughter has autism and struggled to communicate when she first started at the center.
This development that I got to see firsthand as a parent and working here, and knowing that what my daughter received by being here is what we give every kid that's here. And so I think for me, that impact of knowing we're changing the lives of children by providing what we're able to provide here, by having highly trained, dedicated staff, by getting the best curriculum we can get, by doing all the professional development trainings we do, everything we do that leads to us being here to support not only the children, but strengthening the family. And knowing my daughter thrives today because of the programming she got to do here and the support she got here has made the biggest impact of why I don't think this is a place I'll ever try to leave, because I know that's what we do for every kid that walks through this building.